Ethan.
Sheridan. Hey, Gwen and I are going to the benefit dance for the Harmony Hospital tonight at the Seascape. Would you like to join us?
Oh, thank you. But you and Gwen just got engaged. I'm sure you would like to be alone. Besides, three's a crowd.
I'm not where you're concerned.
Oh, thank you.
Now, I wish you could be as happy and in love as I am.
No arguments here.
Well, good. Because now that I'm engaged to Gwen, my focus will be to make your love life as wonderful as mine is.
Actually, that might just be easier than you think.
Are you saying I don't have to find you a guy? That there's a man you're already interested in?
I think so.
Who? Hank Bennett?
Nope. Luis.
You getting serious with Pilar's son?
I don't know. I mean, I think so. I'm just still very confused about my feelings. But last night when I went out for a walk to get some air, who did I run into? Luis. I kind of took it as a sign that maybe I should give things a chance between us. Well, anyway, we ended up at a pool hall where I drank beer and I won at darts. It was wonderful. What? You know I'm good at darts. But the question is, are Luis and I a good match? Or are we just two broken hearts waiting to happen? Should I tell Luis that I would like to start a relationship with him, or should I just let it go for good? Oh, whatever I do, I have to stick with it. No more flip-flopping around. I don't want to hurt Luis like Julian said I would. Oh, Ethan, I'm so confused. What should I do?
You want my advice?
Please. You know I respect your opinion.
Well, good. Because I definitely have an opinion about you getting romantically involved with Luis Lopez Fitzgerald. I think you should forget you ever met Luis Lopez Fitzgerald, much less get mixed up with him.
You can't be serious.
Hey, you asked my opinion, and I gave it to you.
Well, at least tell me why you feel that way.
Well, for starters, he's a cop and you're a jet-setting socialite. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with being a cop. I just thought you wanted more in a man.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're a crane. The reason you fit in last night at the pool hall is because of your breeding and your formal social training. But what if the roles were reversed? I mean, do you honestly believe that Luis would fit in at a state dinner at the White House? Or be at ease with international dignitaries?
I don't know. But what does formal protocol have to do with whether or not Luis and I should have a relationship? One that can make us both very happy for the rest of our lives.
It has everything to do with it. Studies I've seen say the #1 reason marriages are successful is because the two people involved have a lot in common. You have a lot, Luis is common. I mean, that hardly bodes well for happily ever after.
I can't believe what a snub you're being.
I can't believe you're so naive. I mean, come on, Sheridan. You're talking about a long-term relationship with Luis. Tell me one thing you two have in common. Luis and Sheridan. One thing in common. What could it be?
Ice skating. We both love to ice skate.
I doubt that will get you to the first anniversary, much less the 50th.
Ethan, where is this coming from? I mean, I thought you wanted me to be happy.
I do. And it'll take a lot more than doing figure eights with Luis to make that happen. Sheridan, you like theater, ballet, and museums. Luis likes beer, pool, and sports center. Do you really want to spend the rest of your life organizing the policeman's ball? Shopping for food on a budget? Driving a minivan with room for the kids and a dog? Really, Sheridan, what else does Luis have to offer you except for a mediocre life and 2 dances a year at the stupid youth center?
Hey, the youth center is not stupid. It offers hundreds of kids in Harmony a chance at a better life, a chance that they wouldn't have if Luis didn't fight to keep that place open. You know, Luis is more than just about beer and pool halls and whatever that show is.
Sports center.
Yes, sports center. You know, Luis is a man who gave up his dreams because his family needed him.
How noble.
You're damn right. Luis is noble, and the Crane men could learn a lot from him.
Well, then I'll keep that in mind when I need the name of a real good pool hall to take Gwen to.
You know, I would expect this kind of snobbery from Julian or Alistair, but not from you, Ethan. And I thought you knew that money and social standing were not the true measure of a real man.
Oh, really? Then what is?
Well, let me tell you. You know, now that you've had your say about Luis, it's my turn. Luis is the finest man I have ever known. How dare you just sit there and put him down? You know, what kind of obnoxious little twit have you become? What is so funny?
You thinking I was serious when I put down Luis.
What?
Sheridan, we think alike. If you love someone, then money and their social standing doesn't matter. It's just something you have to work through.
If that's the way you feel, then why did you get me so angry right now?
I wanted to help you see how you really feel about Luis. If you hadn't gotten angry, I'd know that you didn't feel that strongly about him. Obviously, it's just the opposite. You really care about the guy.
You are one sneaky nephew.
Just doing my job. I swore to check out every man you've ever dated. Remember? Yeah. I think this Luis is definitely a contender. Just think you have to find out how you feel about him, if you love him, and if he loves you.
Is that all?
Hey, I gotta go. I need to meet Gwen at the seascape.
Thank you, Ethan. You have given me a lot to think about.
I just want you to be happy. I want you to find a man who loves you just as much as you love him. If you believe this Luis is the man, then go for it.
Thanks. Yes, Harmony Police Department. May I please speak to Officer Lopez Fitzgerald? Oh, he's out on patrol. Could you please tell me where? The wharf. Thank you very much for your help. Goodbye. Well, Luis, it's time we finally see where we stand with each other.
You know when I will see Sheridan again?
Luis, I just...